Well, she's got about 10 pounds of pressure left in her, so there ain't a whole lot left. This is a stellar plan. Good morning, gentlemen. I am in traffic here on Saturday in Wilmington, heading down to the job with our Amana package unit, and I've decided, well, I was going to change out the reversing valve a couple days ago on Thursday, but it rained pretty heavily. And then on Friday it rained again, and then today it's not raining right now, but it's supposed to rain pretty heavily for most of the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go charge it up for them so they have a couple days until I can actually change it. Because I'm going to need a few hours to change it, and I'd like to have it not raining because I got to take it apart. Although we had one of the guys talking about trying to put Stay-Brite on it, which I actually might try to do that. I had some Stay-Brite at home. I don't really carry Stay-Brite around doing much with it, but I have something back at the shop, so I might bring it in there and give that a shot. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's definitely a lot easier than trying to rip everything out. I guess the biggest bummer there is I'm going to have to recharge it and make sure the valve's still working. But, you know, it's a little different than my normal repair. Instead of just switching it out, you can try to repair it. So I might give it a shot. Part of me just wants to see if it'll work. So, but right now I'm heading down to Monkey Junction here in Wilmington, southern part of Wilmington, to recharge this unit. Hopefully it'll give them a couple days of cooling before I can come back and make a more permanent repair. So stay tuned for something that's not that interesting. Guys, I'm at the unit. I have the Hillmore gauges out, some R410A, my scale, the zebra stat, and my tools. I'm going to set everything up so I can run the unit from out here, add some charge to it, do it the good old-fashioned way. Guys, I have my meter on. I have a temperature clamp up on the liquid line there so I can get subcooling while I'm doing this. I just want to make sure I have some subcooling by the time it's all said and done. I don't want to charge it just by pressure, because I want to make sure that there's some liquid making it in there, at least for the time being, and until I come back and make a permanent repair. And you guys can see, well, it's hard to see down there. You see the compressor, well, it's hard to see, but that line going to the reversing valve off the bottom, it's a straight shot to the compressor. So some vibration, which was brought up in the comments, is very possible to have caused this leak. Well, she's got about 10 pounds of pressure left in her, so there ain't a whole lot left. This is a stellar plan. I told the homeowner that we could bring out the portable ACs, and she said she didn't want portable ACs. She wanted to recharge the unit, which is fine. It may not be the best plan, but it is the plan she chose, and because of the situation, I'm going to honor whatever plan she wants. I've already warned her that it may not last very long, and not an overall great plan, but I'm sort of at their will. So I'm going to continue with this and charge her up. Well, our machine here has practically no refrigerant in it. I was going to put a bunch of refrigerant in it and run it for a few hours to have it leak out again, but that idea started to piss me off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play beat the rain. I'm going to try to fix this thing now, here today, before the rain comes. So it's off to the races. Come along for the ride. It ought to be pretty bumpy. There's our condenser coils over there. As you see, it's off the back of the unit. In order to get to the valve a little bit easier, I'm going to remove some of this wiring to make it easier to get in here, and then we can go to removing the valve. One of the main problems we can see here is the isolation of vibration. It's a straight shot that gets from the compressor to the bottom of the valve, so we could switch that up. We could change it and put like a little loop here coming down or something like that to try to isolate some of the vibration. But to me, that's the issue here. Poor design. Shocker. Guys, I'm starting to fit up the new valve. I have a little bit of a loop down there, not a whole lot, just to kind of give it a few turns before it gets into the first reversing valve, because before it just was going right in there. Now I have a new piece of copper fit up here. I'm going to sort of fit them up individually, new pieces of copper, change it location just slightly. Hopefully that helps out a little bit and isn't so god awful. Guys, I have my reversing valve plumbed up. That part's going to the outdoor coil, so we'll see. She's in there. Time to move on to setting the coil back up here, changing the dryer and all that crap. Look in there, there's one of our last brazes we're going to do. We have a few more, as you see, but this one's going to be a particular pain in the buttocks. As you see, it's down in the mess of crap, connecting the outdoor coil to the reversing valve stub. I'm glad there's a stub on it because I can wrap it down there and less heat will get on the valve, but few more things left to do. It's a pain in the buttocks, but I'm going to get in there and braze it up so I can get over the top to get to the other side, I think. But for this side, it's going to be right through the hole here. So let me get on it and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Guys, I have the unit on a pressure test now, just over 150 pounds. The mess of crap is back in place. There's our TXV right here. Reversing valve is back there. And as you can see, it's just a wad of crap. We're gonna let it sit on there for a few minutes. Hopefully it'll be squared away and we can put the thing in a vacuum. I'll catch up with you guys when we do that. Guys, I just started the vacuum pump up. Have the leads hooked up down there. The good thing is after we're done, we can weigh in the total charge, which will be easy because it's a package unit. There's no line set, so no problems with calculating charge. Should just fill in the appropriate amount and be good to go. So I'm gonna let this thing run for a little while. Hopefully she'll come right down. Then we can move on to charging the thing up. Guys, we're now weighing in refrigerant. See from our scale here. We have 13 pounds to weigh in. Plenty of refrigerant. So we can start things up and make sure we are ship shape and awesome. Hey guys, we're taking the last few ounces of charge while the machine is running. See, we're online now in cooling mode. We got R410A in. Compressor is in second stage, confirmed by the amp rating here. I guess I have an amp meter. I have the ACD4, had it for a while. And we're running with the Zebrastat. We have the Heat 1 is actually the reversing valve. I just have a broken reversing valve alligator clip still that I haven't repaired. So we're looking good. We're about done here. And hopefully she'll run good. We'll wait for some water to come out and happy.